Guys, today I have an early review of set number 76960, the Jurassic Park 30th Anniversary Brachiosaurus Discovery. This set includes 512 pieces, 3 solid minifigures, and is going to release on June 1st, 2023 for $80. Now, looking at the back of the box, you do have some more images of the actual set itself. In the box, you do get one thick instruction booklet, and of course, we do get some paper bags, which is awesome. The Brachiosaurus does come in different parts, and it comes within the paper bags, which I think is awesome. I'm all for Lego in their paper bag initiative. Now let's take a look at the minifigures. So the first minifigure in this set is obviously John Hammond, and I think he looks pretty decent. Of course, he does come with his staff with like the petrified insect, which I think is pretty cool. Of course, on the front of his torso, he does have a couple of pockets, and of course, his button-up shirt, which I really like. On the back of his torso, he does have some stripes going down, just kind of show the print of his shirt, which I think is pretty cool. He does have one face expression. Of course, he is smiling, and of course, he has the white beard going around and the classic gold glasses. He does have his tan hat, which I think is pretty decent. I would have loved to seen some arm printing, but unfortunately Lego did not include that. Looking at Alan Grant's minifigure, of course, he does have the blue torso. As you guys can see on the front of the torso, he does have that red bandana going around his neck, and of course you can see his pockets and his button-up shirt and the creases from the shirt, which I think is pretty nice. Looking at the back of the torso, you can also see the creases of the torso, which I really like as well. He does only have one face expression. Of course, he is wearing the tan hat as well. He's kind of grinning, and he does have that fossil, which I think is pretty cool, that he is holding in his hand. So that is his accessory, which I think is pretty nice. Of course, the last minifigure is Dr. Ellie Sattler. Now, she has come in a bunch of other sets that I've reviewed, such as the Triceratops Research and the Velociraptor Escape. So I'm going to kind of keep this pretty brief. Of course, she is wearing her classic pink jacket with the blue shirt underneath. You can see the belt going across her torso. She does have the dual molded legs with the tan pants and boots, and of course her exposed skin around her kneecaps. Of course, you can see the creases of her jacket on the back, and she does have two face expressions. One expression where she's kind of grinning, and the other one where she is completely shocked, of course, because she is seeing the Brachiosaurus for the first time. She does have her hair pulled up in a ponytail, which I think is pretty interesting as well, and overall I think is a pretty decent minifigure. So this, my friends, is what you get for $80. The Brachiosaurus is really awesome. I'm pretty sure this is the biggest dinosaur Lego has ever done. The tail is movable, which is awesome. I don't know why you would move the tail like upside down, but if you wanted to, go ahead. Of course, it does have some studs on top, so you can slap a minifigure up there if you want to. Of course, you can put it on a base plate or, you know, any Lego studs if you want. The neck is awesome. Just look how big this is. Of course, this can move up and down, which is awesome, so you can have the head in different positions as well. His mouth does close, which I think is a very nice feature to include, and you can spin it all the way around. So again, if you want the dinosaur head upside down, you can have it upside down. You can make your dreams come true with this dinosaur, which I think is awesome. I just love how tall it is compared to the rest of the builds. As you guys can see, I mean, look how tall he is. I just think this is awesome. I think they did a great job with the color scheme as well. I love the printing on him. We'll look at the tree first, I guess, so we'll save the vehicle for last. Now, the tree itself, of course, it's kind of like a standard Lego tree. You do have, obviously, the leaves and stuff like that. At the base, you do have this one sign. It does say Brachiosaurus, like pictures, no feeding, flash, or yelling, which I think is nice. So, of course, you do get some stickers in this set. And then looking at the base of the tree, I think it's pretty detailed. You do have some pink studs around it, which I think is very nice. And, of course, this white, I'm assuming this is like an open egg or like a hatched egg or something like that. You do have the tree trunk going around, and of course the back is a little more plain, as you guys can see. Now, moving up the tree, you do have this little ledge right here, so if you wanted to have your minifigure stand there, you can, which I think is very nice. And the branches are also pretty nice as well. They're not really too movable, as you guys can see. I'm moving this around. You can't really move it around except for this direction, but which I like. You know, the leaves aren't going to get in the way of my build or anything like that. These can move up and down, so you do have a little bit of function with the branches, which I think is nice. And you can obviously set this up, and you can have your Brachiosaurus, you know, just chomping at the leaves and stuff like that. There we go. Look at that. He's eating the branches, which I think is awesome. Now, looking at the actual vehicle itself, I'm assuming this is kind of like a Jeep. Oh yeah, it does say Jeep right there. So yeah, so some more stickers right here. You get one on this side, the front license plate, and of course you have the sticker on the other side. You do have a sticker on the front of the hood, and then no stickers in the back. But so it is a Jeep, which I think is awesome. awesome. The doors do not swing open or anything like that. I love the wheels. Of course, you do get like red hubcaps, and of course you can move your vehicle because the wheels are movable. Looking at the front, you do get that license plate that says 18. I'm assuming this is vehicle number 18. I think you have some great details with the translucent clear pieces just to kind of show the lights and stuff like that. Looking at the hood, it does say JP18. Again, this must be car 18, which I think is pretty nice. The windshield itself, this red piece can fold down if you want it to fold down if you want to. I'm not going to have it fold down, but yeah, so it's pretty nice. Looking at the back, you do have the tail lights in red, which I think is pretty nice. And then, of course, you do have the iconic fifth wheel. I feel like all Jeeps kind of have that fifth wheel back there. So it is pretty nice, and it is removable, so you can easily pop that off. And if you want to just set the wheel down, you can, or you can just pop it back on simply like that. Now, looking at the Jeep itself, looking at the top, so this back part can actually open up, which is super cool. So you can have an easier time of fitting your minifigures in there. You can fit one right back here, and then you do have two studs right here, so you can fit one in the driver's seat and then one in the passenger seat. You do have a nice steering wheel which you can turn, and then you have this little piece which you can push down and over and stuff like that, which I think is very nice. Overall, I think it's a pretty nice Jeep. You know, I like Jeeps. I think this is awesome. I really like the Jurassic Park car, so I thought it was really nice for them to include it. For $80 though, I'm not really the biggest fan of spending $80 on this set. You only do get 3 minifigures. I know Alan Grant, John Hammond, and Dr. Ellie Sattler are pretty nice, but none of them are really too exclusive. None of them have arm printing or leg printing, well, except for Ellie Sattler with the dual molded legs, but that's about it. I would have loved to see maybe like one other minifigure thrown in here, or another like little vehicle build or something like that. Maybe throw another Ian Malcolm in here or something like that. But would I pay $80 for this? Probably not, but I know that's totally up to you guys. I will say though, the Brachiosaurus is a very nice inclusion of this set. I love the Brachiosaurus, and I think it's awesome how Lego finally has made the Brachiosaurus, but I really think it's a decent set. Probably not worth the money, but totally up to you guys. If you guys are new to the channel or you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. You would help out the channel big time, and honestly, you would make my day. Also, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Again, I'd really appreciate it, and you would help out the video big time. I know I say that a lot, guys, but it really would mean a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed today's review, and I'll see you in the next one.